对，1、2、3。好，出发。这是这个我们的那个心灵杀手阿伦醒醒 Alan Wake 的2代啊，正统的续作，跟之前那个美国梦魇是分开来的，就是真的是2代了。好，然后设定我当然开之前就调过，然后这次还特别买这个豪华数位版的吧。那个他预购有送的东西就不知道在哪里了。那这就多一个角色，这个萨迦，然后 Alan 这次长这个样子，起来再老了一点。美国梦魇，对啊。可是我美国梦魇没有玩完，因为我不太喜欢那个他当时的那个画风，有点困难吧。
To the beginning.
字幕有点太大。我一开始的时候觉得那字幕应该要大一点，一般般。
We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
对，控制，对，那个控制也有牵扯到一点。
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
确实蛮像鸡哥。
And monsters wear many faces.
不会漏点吧？这款游戏看不太到，它太肥了，上来就这么刺激耶！完美啤酒肚遮掩。
Already gone.
一定是不会让你看到的啊，看到还得了？不能走这样。之前那个的 Way Out 就是那个双人逃狱的那个，好像看得到一点点。对， 这代要这样搞是不是？这代要搞 jump scare 是不是？2077，对啊，2077也看得到。2077可以自定，好像没有什么意义，我也不知道那意义在哪里。去补充时，肥宅爆冲，会不会在玩什么晋级的巨人？黑了吧？有必要稍微调亮一点点，有点太黑了。哎呦！哦，原来是要跑，是不是？抱歉，是没看到旁边有路啊。好像没人要跑。这次的主轴是邪教了，跟那个奥莱斯德尔一样，主轴是邪教。话说他刚刚被打倒的时候，好像有那么一瞬间，稍微看到一点蓝弹之类的地方。进入比较温馨的环节了。
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
这次的另外一个主角，那个黑人女生，
Here we are.
萨迦，那怎么又回到这个 Cauldron
Time to
Lake？
get to work.
这次的故事还是围绕这里哦。画面是实时演算的，刚刚还没读出来。
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check.
FPS 有点低耶，没有调上限吗？那没得调。那没得调，那没得调，除非是要变上限。
Got that map.
哦，因为 Epic Game 的关系，所以它不会显示你的
Worth
你的
memorizing.
FPS，不是，
Before we get
这次没有
swallowed up
Steam
by
版，
the
它这次是
trees.
Epic Game 目前先独占，之后会不会出在 Steam 不知道。意图会显示该
I think I hear someone.
你
Could
们
be
看到
a
吗？
deputy.
I can go take a look.
咖啡浮空哎，这
That's just how the cookie crumbles.
目前看一下应该只有30张，我不知道是锁了30张还是怎么样，但目前看起来先随便乱跑一下。不知道这次的收集要素是什么？之前1代收集要素是那个
The Federal Bureau of
那个
Control?
手稿跟
That's a new one.
那个什
Toxic
么
volcanic gas.
咖啡保温杯。
The FBC is an obscure branch. It only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
水壶。我刚刚以为我要中 bug 了，没有整个跳下来卡在石头上。游戏刚出第1天的 bug 应该还是不少。现在就是一个活生生的白老鼠。
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right?
有 FBI 参与的都没好
Sheriff
事
Rader said he'd be。coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
听得一清二楚。选择对话1跟2可以选。这次的主角是这个萨迦吗？应该是 ，Ellen 应该只是副角吧，我想，不然就是双主角剧情。
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
因为根据一代的结尾来看的话 ，Alan 最后还是被困在他的故事里啊，他还是继续在写啊，所以这次应该是这个萨迦跑来，然后干扰到那个故事。
Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
游戏卡住了 ，Hello。好，没事。
The Mind Place.
不知道按了什么东西。
My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
厉害了，心灵
The facts are on the board.
心灵之力好狠哦，自己创造了自己的小空间呢。没有了，刚刚不是当掉，刚刚是叫我按一个按键进到这里面来。目标2。
Everything we know about the
这
previous
好 这
murders.
好酷哦。
Worth taking another look.
案件线索版萨迦的思绪器好像可以分析线索，推进调查。应该不会是有多线结局的这种东西。这个很酷诶。命案嘛，连续凶杀嘛，3个案件嘛。2010年被通报失踪，没有其他共同点。拜德连人牙医温蒂史戴斯，温蒂戴维斯。有可能都是1代的角色吧，我忘记了。每起凶杀都有细微的差异，尸体是唯一的共同点是肿胀，但是并非死因，难道是死后泡水？侧写，第3名被害人的尸体满是难以辨认刺青，说不定凶手留下的讯息或艺术作品。除了在2010年失踪以外，没有共同点，有类似屠宰动物的手法。目前案件只有1个，所以他会这样子让你选 Q 跟 E 可以选。Tab 离开。进入心灵空间不会使游戏暂停。OK， 好的。
Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
30 FPS 有点不舒服，其实玩习惯60或是120以上就会不舒服。
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
应该是有给东西的时候就可以开了。现在不能拿我的枪出来。他 tab 一按就会进到那个按键的空间里面去。这个字很多哦。 巨斧湖大混乱，亮户正之光虚拟烘焙冠军。云端烘焙之星，参赛选手要为线上的虚拟评审制作最美味的香甜点心。傻鬼！一天走一趟，忧郁远离我。悟道发现走失的杜宾犬。就是一些新闻而已。一直有些小破图的那个状况发生。
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old. Oh.
劲风啊，之前一代有出现过，反正这次一样是在巨斧湖跟亮兔镇这些地方，是都会进到他自己的幻想空间。好像没有锁30 FPS， 看来是我刚刚渲染调太高了。甚至可以再调低一点，调成均衡就好。
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn.
下雨了。
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
所以我可以走这里。游戏毕竟第一天了，应该还欠缺优化，过几天看会不会有比较好的 patch 出来。
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI.
你能用什么打开萨加的手电筒 ？OK， 没写，所以我按哪个？好，1，好，随便都按开了。
Those are real? You guys hiring?
这是什么？应该是那个案件的线索吧，我想。这一代的收集要素明显多很多。可以关门呢。 电筒不知道会不会没电。就是一开始那个序章的时候死掉的那一只。
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table, and we didn't touch nothing. You know, procedures and.
看光光。
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
你免费可以看的吗？
Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
第一个关键影像解锁可以放上心灵空间的按键线索板，我把它放上去。
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
当关键影像放上按键线索板，可以开启新的调查线。好酷诶，这个真的超酷的。东部镇附近森林发现另一具尸体，时间真巧，看来你看看跟我们来此调查凶杀案是否有关。放上关键影像之后，会提示新的问题。调查犯罪现场。对，所以还要再继续看。可以从尸体收集线索进一步调查。
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Inside stab wound, chest cut open, heart removed.
这个就是跟之前的凶杀案相似的地方。
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him
对，
down.
是。把新发现的线索放置在尚未解开一致的话，就是这个吧。和之前的凶杀案如出一辙。那这个这样继续放，对啊，这些都一样，之前的都是这样子。
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
线索解答了目前的问题，并解锁另一项推论。推进调查会解锁新的问题，目标会随之更新。了解被害人，了解凶手。办案手法与之前的案子一样，在中途被打断，中间隔这么大一段，这一次也许会找到新的线索。所以要看检查是被害人还是多个凶手，分别有各2个线索可以看。
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table.
检查他
The
的
victim died here.
叮咚，是1嘛，2。
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
2跟3在这里。
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
多个凶手的话，这个多上血迹事件。如果不对的话，它是放不上去的。
Boot prints indicating multiple killers.
多名攻击者场面混乱，是冲动杀人还是预谋？它会提示你要干嘛，才不会让你整个卡住。与某人交谈。
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since.
奈丁格一代好像有听过这个
Until
人。
now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
所以被害人是罗伯·奈丁格，13年前在亮户镇最后一次被目击。对，一代好像有听过这个名字 ，Agent Nightingale， 但是我后来因为我忘记后来看这个，上次玩好久以前，之前重置版的时候有玩一次。
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
电影空间出现重要内容。
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current.
凯西变得愤世嫉俗，所以 FBI 开除他。被害人当时精神状况不是很稳定。
After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
所以他从2010年就失踪了，这有衔接一代的剧情。
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
预谋还是临时起意？附近有留下冰箱和啤酒，应该就不是，应该就是预谋了，不是临时起意。三脚架也是预谋。
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
这萨迦是什么超能力者？是不是？心灵空间的侧写进入嫌犯和被害人的脑海。我靠！我在控制心灵，我在控制什么超能力者？在玩什么 X 战警之类的游戏？
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst 吗？大家可以利用直觉对相关人士进行侧写，发现新的线索。奈丁格，疑似凶手。
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off.
Quicker.
But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
嗯，奈丁格从巨虎湖来的，可以感觉到奈丁格是从湖那里来的，但为什么是13年后的现在？他这么久以来都在哪里
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
我是破图了吗
Casey, down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
破图了，破图了，厉害了，各位。好的，现在怎么办呢？啊，正常的，稍微调一下目前状况就正常了。所以你走哪里？
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction.
是Arthur 14038
Probably
谢谢。
looking for shelter, safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
干嘛？这是铁头是不是？
It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
Nothing me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
这女巫很像一代的那个女巫。传说当地某位警长追求一位女士，但爱意得不到回应，他就指控那位女士对他施展巫术，将她活活淹死。不过他扔下的勺子长成一棵怪树，名为女巫勺，应该是念勺吧。女人起死回生，对仇人展开复仇，即使她原本是普通人，现在也成为了女巫。她杀了警长，丢进湖里让他溺毙，之后挖出他的心脏锁在河里。有了这颗心脏，可以从湖中召唤他替他复仇，至少传说是这么流传的。哪一棵树啊？这棵吗？
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
其实我是可以乱走的，要乱走可以找到更多东西才对。这一代感觉那种线索的时候收集要素非常多，不乱走的话可能会漏掉一些
Can't go any further.
比较细节的东
Water's too
西。
deep.
我想。好硬。
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
这之前就是像一代那个手稿，是不是很像？
A page full of text
对啊，
on
是
one
原稿。
side.
这次收集要素也是原稿。
Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the
the
words.
words.
然后 Alan 声音
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way.
对啊，萨加伊很有可能是 Alan 创造出来的角色，也有可能是被他拉进来的角色。原本可能是外面是些正常人，只是被 Alan 写进来的而已。因为就像之前讲的，一代 Alan 最后还是被留下来了。这样，足迹来自岩石的下方。断。
I think he came from the lake, but his tracks make no sense.
变成 Alan 像是凶手了。这是原稿，刚刚他念的那个原稿。
We found a page in the woods, a story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
他的心脏不是。
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
估计这回去的路上
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
手电筒亮度有点低，不像一代是那个超级强手电筒。基本上照不出什么东西来。有啦，有一点点。现在天还太亮，可能不是很明显。现在还没进战斗。
You made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
又是巡路节。
I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
哦，就我一开始的那个，一开始打不开的那个门。捷径钥匙。
Thanks.
开车法。
Let's get the car. Drive to Bright Falls and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
他怎么一脸像要把那个门撞开的样子？他刚刚手没有放在那个钥匙孔上。
Murders aside, pretty woods, cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
看一下， 那也是个可以打的东西耶！我怎么把我的枪拿出来？
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
原稿纸片什么鬼？什么东西？这是增强自动发射模式。哦，所以我要有这个东西才能够去升级我的武器。是升级武器用的。还好走过来。
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
哇 ，Casey 也是超能力者，瞬间移动，什么七龙珠一类的。想说他怎么离我越来越远，是卡在那里。呀，这是一开始那里嘛，然后回去开车。
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
这台才是我的，是不是？这是有开车的过程吗？好像没
I
有。
can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
这一代的主要主角应该就是萨
The
迦
diner's
了。
just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
第二代建筑画质对比，我相信 YT 之后一定会有人做的。收音机这次也有收音机。
For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky.
空气钓鱼哦，
What an
姜
eventful
太公本人
day
了，
here in Bright
那个鱼线没有抛出去。
By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have her uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there? Yes. Great. And Tapio
应该之后再听就好了，因为他会记录的。那个大船我有印象，哦，应该好像不是 Alan 一开始他们搭的那个船，因为 Alan 他们一开始搭的那个船是可以把车子开上去的那种，不太一样。
I need something to cut this.
视角可不可以调远一点？ 视角好像不能调因为最远就是这样。
Welcome back, Anderson.
我要干嘛？去餐厅访谈目击者。这个地图。
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care.
看到里面人。
Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar.
咖啡人。
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure.
This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect. It is
I'll be back in a second.
Roger. A town like ours has to offer. Happiest day of the year.
字应该可以再调小一点，再大，这样差不多。这边我有印象。这里面原本里面有停一台车，然后里面那个车里面有一张原稿。
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
Oh dear,
it's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Can't believe that, Catherine. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
On Ed. How's the pie?
这边原本是有那个两个老人，有没有？就是玩那个摇滚乐的老人。The jukebox is 点唱机坏了。我之前敲一敲就会好啊，现在不能敲一敲了。
The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
超黑电脑。
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had. It doesn't budge. Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
您说说看到什么了吗？
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake.
哦，对，那个
He was acting crazy.
在那个悬崖上看到那个，就是他们两
He
个。
must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
为什么在巨府凌晨？
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
讲话不用这么酸呢。
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
还有什么东西没讲呢？阻止了他。看一下哈。哦，这是第二个案件，巨斧湖的已经调查完了。哎，对，巨斧湖，对，按错，是什么？便当盒。
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence.
刚刚找到那个。
Another message.
亮户镇巨斧湖。
Keep trying.
对，这是巨斧湖，抱歉。恶习。
The cult of the tree. What are the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
谁会说谁会自己说自己是邪教？确实。
The bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
他在模拟那个人的心境，他在猜他们到底都在想什么这样子。记住，你不必进入心灵空间，也能快速查看地图。写了。
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do.
装熟.
And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No.
You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
这人好像是个白目还是怎么样的，直接说你女儿死了，好狠。现在不流行说你妈死，比较流行说你女儿死了，好狠。案件。刚刚找到的那个，那些都不是的，我以为是线索。
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Rose 是一代那个也被洗脑的那个，也是服务生，忘记是不是他也叫 Rose。
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
原来这个警局有太平间了，我记得一代没有看过太平间。
Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
哦，有重叠嘞，会开灯是不是？
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
因为人需要什么破坏锏之类的东西，好多地方看起来都很需要用这个来。有子弹，有什么下杠子弹，有手枪。更衣室大道那里面别用更衣室偷干东西为什么？不知道吗？我要怎么样打开我的物品栏？很好，没交，完蛋。多子弹哦，因为等一下一定要战斗了。哎呦，我没看到这个人。
I can't get through this. Okay, let's take a look at our patient.
可以看他的顶笼了。
I'll start with the external
这次还是没有血的状
before
况，
performing the internal
这真的是可以
examination.
看的吗？还是不要拍到太多好了？
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
塞了什么东西
There's writing on here. Can't. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
肢体上有什么线索？就刚刚看到的这几种啊。心脏上难以理解的文字，心脏上写的这个怎么写的？看不懂是什么意思。
Think.
音，胸部被切开，看得到里面有东西。被绑住前程挣扎抵抗。
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
会不会是原稿？
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
直接消失了，我。
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
哇，正式亮光。
I'll make you pay.
奈哥，你干嘛啊？
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
现在受伤了，待在光线中避免被敌人发现。干嘛？我现在是没有武器，所以只能我要躲，是不是？
He can't see me in the light.
在光里就看不到了。
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
安全处能恢复部分生命值。若你是战斗中从安全处进行攻击或离开安全处，安全处就会暂时无法使用，跟之前一代的灯是一样。大小了。
See?
这一代不用先破盾，直接射就好了。对啊，设计感很好诶，射击的声音还不错。好，休息一下，上个厕所。怎么在唱歌，跟之前一代一样。
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up.
那个灯的声音是我拿到成就了，只是画面不会显示。
He just disappeared. What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
可以去心灵空间阅读收集到的原稿。用光明对抗奈丁格，是刚刚的剧情。奈丁格攻击我们。
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
奈丁格去哪了？交界，与巨斧虎，要回巨斧虎，跟凯西交谈。
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way
X 档案了，这是邪教干的。
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
应该是要他那个会直接跳到下一个重点的答案，都会用比较粗体字或比较粗体跟稍微大一点的字去显示，所以要找到更多线索的话，要先讲其他的东西。
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
OK， 就是补包。不是我拿了什么，没显示，把它打开还是不知道拿了什么。
Can't be opened on this side.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
既然就这样放我们走了，竟然不会怀疑我们是凶手了。我刚说那个尸体变成怪物，怎么听起来都不太合理。
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
Magic's not real. Right, Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
I knew that.
好，第一话完了。如果他们会突然朝我开枪。
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods.
有真人来演的。
Also, it's bear season. Oh no, a bear.
大傻。
Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow. You think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Old Diner Coffee Thermos.
一代的那个收集的保温杯，那广告成本应该不到1万。摸鱼哦，萤幕都坏了呢。这个物理碰撞是厉害的，这到底是什么东西？我到底要怎么打开我的装备栏？他到现在都还没教我是怎样。升级武器，电视也可以收看。我打得开装备栏这种东西吗？我怎么不觉得我打得开装备栏？哦，这是走出去。
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let
直接
me
偷
speak
干
to
他
them
们
or
的东
not?
西也好爽。
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
喝完这杯再煮一回，这是我这周第3次上班，咖啡机里没有咖啡了，谁拿走最后一杯就煮新的一壶。这个警局的邮件都没有在干正事的，在聊天呢。旅游。很早啊？我不是，我知道你们有人在偷厕所的卫生纸，我有在算，仓库里面每天都会少1整卷。
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
对，我要回巨斧湖。
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't.
It doesn't budge.
Paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
对吧？
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can
国外的警还是要赌上性命的，不过典狱好像也还好。那也确实。他们这一代该不会真的把那个开车的那一段给
I agree. But it's our best lead.
把那个
This is the same
开
symbol
车
as
的
that cult
游
necklace.
戏过程拿
Not
掉了。
exactly hiding in the shadows, are they?
Merced won't roll over on the issues. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit. Did you check?
开车在不同地点之间移
Just getting
动，
my bearings. Right.
真的把那个开车的剧情拿掉了。对，开车的游戏
I
过程拿
need
掉。
to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. The same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
又回到一开始那个地方，觉得 Nightingale 应该又跑回巨斧湖来。Nightingale 有印象，好像有点印象，就是一开始第一代 Alan 那个在一个加油站那边打 打电话
The page says
给的那个
Nightingale's in
警
something
员是不
called
是？
an overlap.
哦，不是，是那个很尖酸刻薄的那个 FBI 警员。对，我想起来了。
Need to figure out exactly what that means.
那个时候还没有很胖。
Happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks.
我有印象
Let's
是
start
谁
looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
这一代的战斗要素真的是比较少，就目前为止来看的话，之前早就打得不亦乐乎了。这一代好像以故事主线、推理为主要的
What
游
sort of
戏。
cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
对啊，他讲了什么样的邪教会
We're not seeing
称
the
自己
full
为
picture
邪
yet.
教？
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs.
Hello.
Don't do a damn.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important. You two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a
就是那个
household
电
name around here.
电视上出现
Speaking
那个
of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Thank you. I need to head out.
危险了，有亚洲人，等下第一个死了。发现明显的篡改迹象，讯号被引导到不属于我们的发送器。我们可能会需要更坚固的金属壳整个包起来，别再让浣熊乱搞。并不是浣熊。
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. crime scenes drowning.
你能用什么打开萨迦手电？
Feels like home.
水淹上来
No
了，
sign
之
of
前没有那么
Nightingale.
多水。
But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. We've seen this symbol before.
这个图画已经看过很多次了。
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything
Okay.
goes up, I'll radio you.
变成我自己行动了，明明就可以2个人一起去的，也是很皮。那边应该就是所谓的安全点。变黑了，差不多要有比较多的战斗环节了。
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Oh!
I can feel something.
哦，吓我一跳！我操！我们这代很爱这样搞，这代很爱搞 jump scare， 我靠，吓我一跳！哇！
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
要去那个路标吧。对，不用枪了，目前只有1把。这视角还算很近，没有办法把视角拉远一点。就突然蹦出来的话，会吓到人。应该是安全点。 根本不会亮的。这刚刚看过了，那个女巫的那个。
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
切换提高手电筒亮度，增加对黑暗的伤害，并烧穿黑暗物质。哦，跟以前一样，就是要先破法。
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
右下角有电池的那个电量，所以它是不会自动回的。以前是会自动回的，如果按一下中键的话，它会加速那个照的那个速度。
The fuse was in place.
那这一代
Saga stepped into the witch's hut.
电池要省电。
Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
保险丝就在那里，他在森林的垃圾里找到，走到女巫小屋。柜子里的另一张原稿，女巫小屋里面有另一张原稿。老屋在哪？保险丝就在那里，他在森林的垃圾堆里找到了。森林的垃圾堆，女巫小屋的附近。
Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well. Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale.
所以女巫小屋在哪？交界在这里。沙想在这里，这有3个重要地点我没有看到。杂货店那边，女巫小屋应该是这个吧？也是哦，在这里。所以我得绕过去走这里。从那个有个高低斜坡那个地方爬上去，不知道在哪里。
This is the witch's hut.
打开女巫小屋的灯，在附近寻找保险丝。保险丝刚刚说是在垃圾堆里。就按住。垃圾堆，先开灯吧。
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
海西又在作死了。
Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
先找到保险丝。
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
火炬耶，这次也有火炬。不是，我以为是火炬，我以为是酒瓶而已。
This fuse is busted.
长得跟1代那个火炬很像，一根红红的。湖边那间大房子就是这里吧。
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
这里是垃圾堆啊，他们才出来是垃圾堆。
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
有纸片啊，我知道这里的情况可能会有些失控，但只要你感到害怕，就想想艾伦在守护着我们。休息室。
Another page. Making progress.
就是那个他刚刚讲原稿在柜子上，这次这个咖啡保安杯变成存档点，存档，这样我才玩这一点点进度，就已经1个小时了。
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
奈丁格形容他手中冰冷的将死肉块。自从来到这个小镇，他对理智的定义发生了变化，但他信任原稿，不得不信任原稿。大家对女巫说话，眯着眼念出第一段仪式文字，心脏表面那行模糊的字，第二段凭记忆背诵在原稿上读到的文字，让我见识恐惧。把心脏推入路标上的洞，这是钥匙，树是起点。
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue.
对啊，心脏不见了。
Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
想想就兴奋。
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
多。要的符号。手势可以作为教徒身份的隐晦标记，但这可一点都不隐晦，难道是荣誉的徽章？杀死了怪物。刺在被害人身上的文字在体内找到了原稿，写作在这其中一定有一定的意义。他死了和其他被害人一样，为什么其他人没有变成怪物
？Think。
在打品牌，第一。硬 A。对了。 邪教的图像通常很隐晦，只有教徒才认得出来。这里使用的符号的方式却很狂热、很吸睛，创造怪物的是邪教。邪教徒戴着驯鹿面具。
Yes。
让我们大量物资。特写 Nightingale 的特写，无障。
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist loomed close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
杂货店了。
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
走哪里啊？好多地方可以走，走这边的话是比较顺。哦，原来是按这个。哦，这是手电筒的电池、弹药、止血、止痛。对。补血哦，对，对，它不会补到满，它只会补一点点，它只会补到一定的数量而已。好像有说这里有关键东西，早点有重要的东西。5月3号周一。边黑以后有猎人出现，是盗猎者。听到几次枪声，不是我们的人，必须留意这些人，他们可能遇到出乎意料的家伙。这路啊，哦，切换提高手电筒亮度，烧穿敌人周围的黑暗。用什么闪避？空白啊！
A cultist. A monster. like Nightingale.
不用止痛药人进行治疗，只能要较快速但仅能回复较少的生命。哇！如果每一次照破黑暗都要按一次中键的话，那我电池很快就没电了。可以不要治疗吗？它一直显示出来。大家慢慢走向破门，枪准备好，手筒瞄向前方。但尼克说他会来。一声巨响，萨加发现对面站着一个邪教徒，一个穿着雨衣的庞大人影，是夜里的守望者。树要驯鹿面具后面那充满野性的眼眸。他高举了手中拿着斧头。扩充包包。好，下杠了，密码是多少？去找柜台的幸运女神。好，解谜。柜台的幸运女神。柜台的幸运女神。105713717723，别忘了更新密码。看手相和水晶球占卜解梦。华盛顿乐透。大小想一下，05、13、17、23、394。05、13、17、23、394、3945没出现。2025、137。105713717723 05131723嘛，394，看394。对啊，这是三位数的。3位数的137吗？0137 137。不然就是4个试试看咯，05131723试试看。要怎样？对，那739或745，139和745试试看。有了。跟那个恶灵古堡一样，是有格子限制的。它是这个是占2格的。快捷2好了，快捷1。 不行。我一定得用中剑去照它欸，哇，这样好浪费电池哦。
The text on the heart is clearer now.
海浪拍打在镜子另一头的远处。
Sounds literary, but what does it mean?
海浪拍打在镜子另一头的远处，女巫我带来勋章，让我见识恐惧。镜子另一头的远处。
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
与仪式进行仪式，开启交界。开启交界。
Found the heart in the fridge, just like the page said I would. Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Casey 疯狂迷路了。
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to...
回去女巫那边哦。回这里。
Getting weirder. But it is exciting.
如果我不照的话，我打得死。照一代来看的话，应该是如果不照破黑暗的话，是没有办法造成伤害的。等一下遇到一只试试看。绕远路吗？下去后右转。 还好，平常这样照的时候是不会消耗手电。小屋存个档。 然后回到那个树的中间吧。很亮了这里。其实如果他看不到我的话，我不一定要战斗，对吧？两只。 看到了，很难，不行，我一定要战斗哎！哦，对不起，就如果被发现的话，是一定要战斗的吧？感觉上啊。 没有办法直接跳过那个战斗的过程。 头超硬啊！
I'm never gonna get used to this.
这游戏是可以蹲下的嘛？好像也不行。不是回这里啊？我是要去哪里？把心脏放进女巫路标。所以我说不定真的是可以不用战斗的。如果刚刚直接跑，我刚刚是跑错地方。如果跑对地方，应该是可以不用战斗的。女巫路标是指那个这个强弹而已。女巫一代叫什么 ？Barbara。
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
像那个什么《Silent Hill》里面那个里世界，
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap.
礼拜耐定
Are you still on your way? Casey.
有2发下
Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo.
3个补，7发子弹。
Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
"电池剩1颗。哇，那没有电怎么办啊？没有电不就照不了黑暗了？
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
对啊，没有办法直接把它照破。比如说滑鼠中键有点难用，换一个。 打了。
Need to find Nightingale.
真的要没电，现在用2格才照破了这个。作家走进湖里，驱逐黑暗魅影，不如人全部都森林里。 鬼打墙走过的路又再走一次。好黑，好黑。 所以在我觉得这一代这个 jump scare 做的不是很好，就很没必要感觉。
He's here, Nightingale.
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
Who is that?
Alan 的讲话。
It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
别叫符号变成倒立的。 哦，好肥，好肥！捡到一颗电池，好像不应该选困难难度的，那东西有够少。那我们的裸体肥仔了。 游戏要课很多，到了。Oh, bitch. Oh! 瞬间移动还会。
Go.
啊哈啊哈！
What the hell is that? Need to get away. 对待敌人都很狠，瞬间移动。 真好，一直给子弹。哦，但我没看到。哇，这样挣扎的话要用掉一个。啊，那招够阴耶！我捡完东西之后从旁边出现。 我是已经召开了。看，刚刚白白浪费2个电池，2格电池，我刚刚已经召开了。它身上没有那一团黑黑的东西的时候，就是召开的时候。 哇，没躲掉。 Who are you?
You hear me?
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
白天了。
Hey. Are you okay?
No! It's my fault!
哇 ，Ellen 呢？
It got out with my face scratch.
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before.
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
其实这一代好像敌人数量不是很多的大主角阿伦终于出现了。
Anders, where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
选择性调查之前淹水的区域，返回亮库镇。
Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on. It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time. But you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light. And a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
看一下，先回去调查原本的地方好了。原本的地方在哪里？交界。先走回去好了。
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
I 觉得刚刚下杠有点用太爽，就是感觉不用的话会吃掉太多手枪子弹。
A creepy twig sculpture? A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
啊？怎样？中左上。
Notes and ammo.
哦，所以要这样搞是不是？
Looks like they're tools of the trade.
哦，又扩充包包，哎，火炬出现了。
The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
别忘了，虽然他们看起来像我们一样，但可差多了。他们像野兽，我们的工作就是捕猎和杀掉他们。结案。
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
我杀了奈丁格，我是不得已的。他是个怪物。后来巨湖湖的水淹水退，一切都没有合理的解释。我们在湖边找到 Alan Wake， 失踪13年的作家，但愿他可以帮忙厘清一切。邪教的照片也蛮多的。这个是在。 字条，邪教的物资箱。
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
这是在巨湖。 什么瓦斯桶？可投掷的瓦斯桶投出后爆炸，对附近一切造成重度伤害。手榴弹的意思。小钢子弹，火炬可发出持久的强光，可投掷或是手持。哦，这么好。之前的只能拿在手上或是原地放下而已，没有把它丢出去。之前是闪光弹的，1代的时候是闪光弹。 亮，不用开手电筒。这么亮的情况下，应该是不会有战斗的。那这一代的战斗要素真的是偏少，连敌人数量都偏少。就目前看到最多就是2个，除非等一下进到比较暗的地方的时候，应该才有机会再遇到。 下到隧道，从黑暗指示进入黑暗大海。下一站火口湖街站。作家的邪教在那里等着他。神字邪教啊？什么一下神字，一下又什么树的邪教，什么鬼？他在那里，但他复活了，被派去寻找灯光开关，从不是那座湖的那座湖复活。指的复活是指那个吧，奈丁格吧。快速2下后退，转身。为什么这里又要拿枪？又要战斗？狼欸！包赢。好，我看一下，我要调查什么地方？目标是什么？之前淹水的区域。 那就是刚刚那边啊，我调查完了不是？我刚从一路这边走到这里，然后在这边把他杀了嘛，然后才出现在这里。 我没有，我要从这边继续走回去。我刚刚从这里来的，所以我前面要右转，现在要右转。刚到底哪里来的？方向感不好，直走会回到路标跟交界嘛，所以我是从这边来的了。那我得往有狼的那个方向走就对了，这里，这边这样走。不要跑步，他应该是看不到我的，他应该是听不到我的。等子弹，避免战到。应该是没问题，我不要大跑就好了。这是哪里呀？哦，这里。不对啊，之前淹水的地区在哪里啊？不就是这附近吗？还是说我搞错了？从交界里面进去的，然后开始追着他打。他没有打勾，代表我没有调查完。走好。
There's something written here. A poem? Or a riddle?
哦，谜题。
Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when
一只
he
鸟
was
是
little.
光，两只鸟是黑暗，三只鸟是对抗，四只鸟是挣扎，五只鸟是受伤，六只鸟是惨状，七只鸟是结局，不论有什么下场。没有什么可以用的地方，没有什么可以用的东西。光、黑暗，应该是要带来相对应的东西放在这里。
A little clothespin doll.
呀，
Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
一只鸟是光，一只鸟。
Something feels different. I should look around. A charm.
钥匙。
Cute. It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me.
发动攻击会使敌人更常进入恍惚状态。
That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
对，就这样子而已嘛。哦，这就是一个谜题而已，是不是？我以为需要收集到2只到3只鸟以上。OK， 那这个标识是什么？那不是什么特别的标识。看来这一代应该是鼓励你去避免战斗的。当你难度选太高的情况下，应该是鼓励你避免战斗。没有钥匙，不然那个怪那么多，困难难度资源给的那么少的情况下，要战斗很困难。打到后面真的必要战斗的时候，会没子弹。
Another one of those rhymes.
又有了。英勇强壮的英雄离家去伸张正义，树林出现一只狼，贪婪又饥饿。他在没有主人的家里找到什么吃什么。英雄回到家，发现他最爱的东西没了。要找一个东西放上去，是不是？狼刚刚有看到了，出怪。英雄回到家，就代表可能等一下会有怪。那个英雄。
Rest easy, buddy.
那是傻小，我是破土的，穿到墙里去的。刚刚摸了那个路。密码00000。完哦，英雄出现了，狼也出现了。玉府湖试验场地，儿歌。
Creepy dolls, mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
哦，好多，还有亮度阵跟巨虎，哇，这一代的收集要素超多了，天哪！
That's not right.
巨虎，这是玩偶。
Yes.
还有很多类似的东西。表示
Think Saga. Right.
重新编写儿歌使环境改变。 解开谜语会让世界改变。拿到一个英雄，拿到一个狼。刚刚那个儿歌里面都有出现。研究在巨幅发现现实改变效应。 联邦控管局想在本研究计划进行儿歌实验，试图重现写作内容变成现实的条件。假设前提是虚构透过两种方式影响现实，其一是透过反映已发生但后来的创作者尚未得知的事件，其创作行为因此而引发这些过往事件，之后这些事件又被创作者当成灵感来源。 其二是透过虚构本身在当下利用创作者，抱歉，作为导体，提供启动此过程的力量。在实验中将创作具特定功能的儿歌，然后透过仔细测试是需要使用儿歌中描述的玩偶跟符号，目的是 让虚构故事发生在现实生活中。为了收集大量资料，将测试不同种玩偶、符号跟儿歌的组合，希望能得出固定模式。测试过程中，我们会根据实验结果调整方法。就是在做一个那个儿歌的实验呢，把它变成现实这样子。密码还不知道，看一下啊，他说什么？英勇强壮的英雄离家去伸张正义，离家去。树林里出现一只贪婪又饥饿的狼。
I have a weird feeling something's changed.
哦。
What is this?
狼在里面一样，把它拿走的话还在，一路进去。
Oh shit. Another charm for my bracelet.
可以救你一命，但会因此损坏哦。不错，一个可以复活的护身符的概念。对，这就是拿这个谜题应该都是解开吊饰用的。好，这个密码还没拿到。登山时如果想到厕所，解放前务必先确认风向。没有密码提示。啊，没有密码，没有找到密码。电视动物屋子里才对。好像是没有按到的。管理员，好像看到有关管理员的东西。211，告诉这个乱猜的，它数字那么多，不太可能吧？对，211对的，还是我随便乱打都会做。好，本来是一样的。对，不是211。他的意思是有几个这样子的场地吧？ 到密码，密码。不一定不在这里，只是我得去别的地方找到之后才过来这样。啊，对，那想厉害了，我想从这边关门，然后他还把我吸过去是这样。关啊，好。完了，看起来没什么东西了，所以去私人小屋吧。
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot.
哎，调查完嘞，不知道是不是时间性。到。抱歉，干，怎么都那么久以前？我一直以为这是可以打的，我也以为是什么成就之类的东西。
There's another lunchbox.
就骗你，你一定能成功，不然就当不成英雄，对吧？白痴哦，我以为那是干，可以升级了，下杠了。更多子弹，快速爆头敌人2次，延长集晕时间。哎，这个好哎。
Saga was sure she had hit the Taken in the head, but had not even slowed the monster down. She took aim and fired again. Another headshot. This time, the Taken staggered.
这个神子弹吧，如果能确定2次都爆头的话。你走到哪？我要去小屋就对了。露营遵守事项，访客，走暗处，就这样，小屋就这样，超无聊，什么都没有。哦，应该是可以启动的。休息点。领导。 样部镇的孩子都是听着神术邪教的故事长大。那这边讲神术邪教，然后刚刚有个地方讲到什么神字邪教，两个不一样。这个神字邪教。
Children in Bright Falls all grew up hearing stories about the cult of the tree. Feral maniacs living in the woods. Satanists chanting, "We watch in the night" as they perform blood sacrifices in the forests. Or things not quite human lurking in the dark. There were many versions of the story, but they all shared one important element: danger in the dark, in the woods. Somewhere among all the urban legends lay a secret truth. The real identity of the cultists prowling in the woods. Real faces hid behind the masks. Real hands held the knives. Real people fulfilling a grim purpose. The forest was not safe. People were right to keep their children away from the trees.
然后直接点它会念。这是一个存档点而已。
There's a rhyme over here.
哎呦，一只乌鸦坐在妈妈的巢里守护它的宝贝，不让家园被野兽入侵吃干抹净。可是只有英勇的英雄可以抵御猛敌。啊，我放错了，靠腰，这样。家园被野兽入侵，怎么办？啊，错了吗？
Keep trying. That's not right.
乌鸦坐在巢里守护它的宝贝。
Think, Saga. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't look right. Nope.
硬 A。
Nah.
坐在巢里守护他的宝贝，用尽全力，不让家园被野兽入侵吃干抹净。可是只有英勇的英雄可以抵御猛敌。不让家园被入侵。手。
No.
啊？那你想错了吗？坐在巢里守护他的宝贝，用尽全力。巢不是这个就这个吧？
Nope. Doesn't look right.
我少拿什么吗？应该没有吧？那只是单纯我没有解对而已。妈妈坐在巢里守护她的宝贝，巢里不是树就是这个啊。不让家园被野兽入侵吃干抹净，可是只有勇敢的英雄可以抵御猛敌。勇敢的英雄。
That's not right. Doesn't make sense. Think, Saga. No.
如果预设它是这样子的话，
Keep trying.
那这样就可以硬 A 了。
Oh. Nah. Think, Saga. That's not right. Doesn't look right. Nah. Keep trying. Nope. Doesn't make sense.
对，代表乌鸦不是这个。
Yes.
有了。守护他的宝贝，英勇的英雄。然后狼在这里，意义不明，不知道为什么。反正硬 A 完了。啊，这次没有给吊饰啊，说改变了某些地方而已。怪的声音，不是狼。绕走吧，从这边绕走。是人，是怪。对，留我办法这样走呢。
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
6加2 8。啊！他妈按到。3加3 9。
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
8 9，开始硬 A。8。抱歉，都不对。可能是9 8。所有的组合不是试过啊？不是9啊，靠腰啊，6啊，6跟8啦，没气，6跟8，那试老半天，原来是他自己按错。 都不对啊，是6没错吧？6、8。走到6跟8欸，没理由啊，那就这附近啊。还是我数学有问题？石头树，你的眼睛不够雪亮，所以有一个是石头。石头树在这啊，所以有一个是石头。屁啦，哪里啊？啊？没一点啊。石头树。我一定是他妈瞎了。看到啊。东西拿在前面。在哪？刚好看到人了，怎么现在没看到人？第二个呢？
Another charm.
直接干走。
Good thing Logan made me this bracelet.
不然闪现好狠哦！完了，抓不到。跑！ 妈血超多，太棒了！打死还没掉东西，我真的是吐了。很好，9分钟前，干嘛？对，这代敌人打死都不掉东西的。找不到最后一个数字。还没有拿到这个钥匙，里面一定有我要的东西。我拿到那个钥匙是干嘛？保持信号火炬的时效和范围，这很强。一定是瞎了，怎么可能没看到？你手电筒照过去就会亮的东西。石头树，那这里全部都是石头啊！6、8，没有错啊。中风了。哦。还有电池。我解彩蛋。
Another one of those lunch boxes.
哇，9片。找不到，剩下一个数字在哪？厉害了！6跟8的排列组合我都试过啦，不对，怎么这样？更前面。是啊。回去试一试好了，没理由。不然就是668，石头树嘛，这个算2个这样子，是3没有错吧？3加3嘛。 688。对啊，都试过啦，到底哪边做错啦？石头树338。对啊，668也不对啊。没瞎吧？6加28没错吧？对啊，6跟8啊，真是吐血。啊，看到了哇，在这边耗好久。怪了，亮度不够，所以我要它的 bright enough 是我看得不够清楚的意思。屁啦，哪里有？被骗！凌晨真的瞎了不成？变鬼了。啊，不可能，真的只有这里有，照老半天，这很明显的，真的一下就照出来了。8跟6，不然就362啊。368。38刚试过了，36，32。 362、56、58，桥。藏太深了吧，鬼才找不到嘞。反正刚上市第一天，肯定没攻略可以看。还是365，以下那个3+2是算在一起，我乱猜的啦。对啊。不要硬 A。没可能，一定一个是6，一个是8。组合我都试过啦，680、1、2、3、4、8、9、10、6、0、8。刚没有错吧？然后68，哦，就换806，86。干不对，这是怎么可能？到底哪里让我看呢？哎，先不要解这好了，这个真的这真的解太久了，莫名其妙。这是有录的吗？他妈解到中风了，就是直走。需要输入法，等一下。那我得回车上，车在哪？ 这里，我得绕这条路直走路回去。在鬼叫。
Warning. Activity detected. AWE. Event in progress. Cauldron Lake. What's an AWE? Casey, what exactly does the FBC do?
After New York, when I started looking for our friend here, their name came up. I pushed them for any files they had on him, but got stonewalled. They have a reputation of showing up for weird shit. They have a presence here, and now we find our writer. How about that?
X 档案里面。
You ready to go?
哇，只能走了，可惜了。刚刚那个没有解开，不知道到底是怎样。
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hun. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus,
声音跟字对不上。
Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now. Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember.
哦，终于要控制我们的 Alan Wake。
Fuck. Was I in a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already...
直接请一个真人来演。
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
Sorry, does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
这句话是第一句的第一代结尾。
Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man! That is spot on! Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours.
3部曲，所以代表还有下一代，暗示下一代。
Yeah, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. I'm expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
Hello? I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice.
只能回避的地区，完蛋，还不能用手电筒，我的天！
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
Between with Mr. Door. 门先生。
Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
那个一代的那2位老头。
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
对多重世界的理解，卡斯帕达林博士。 665。
There was something here.
太黑了
A
吧！
transmission I couldn't quite make out.
一边讲我接下来发生的遭遇。
What was that? A message? Impossible to say.
"来把枪怎么样？
There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
我也想离开。
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days. I couldn't leave. This wasn't the way out. A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them.
按照文字行动。当心空可仔细阅读，去写作品。
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. A real treat for all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here. Best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on.
这法离开脱口秀摄影棚。应该只能看。
Welcome back to the show. So, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
根本就是他哎，游戏里根本就是
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great. Murder case, Casey. Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
就陷入这个循环。这一代真的在悬疑还有恐怖气氛的营造上面做得比较好。566，对，565，刚刚是先闪的。一样。电视没亮，这一次。同事，哎，是进来了。
Hello?
Okay.
Ah, Lorraine! There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Sasha.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsoppa a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
从头到尾不知道这攻啥小。啊，这跟一个疯子对话一边。 地图有了，地下室。basement， 这是鞋盒找我的东西，超黑，我的天！灯。对，意思是叫我要躲到那里去，是不是？
An old lamp in a shoebox.
好亮。
Was this what the janitor had left for me?
是吗？
The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness.
好像台灯扁人这样。
I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light
使用
overhead.
天使台灯移动光，创造前进的路。
Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
改变我行走的路径。只能在有灯的地方使用这个东西。拿到了，回去吧。灯光寻找出口。这是我一开始待的房间。5，质量5了，现在。回到这个循环来。哦，又回来了。在哪里使用这个东西啊？这里。走回来了，用灯光寻找出路。 这里啊，走过这吗？不是，走过了，就是开了回来的路而已，绕一圈这样子而已。地下室看一下哦。
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again.
这里。
The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
.这里我得吸一下光，我就走进来这里了。吓我一跳，这是什么东西？
I needed to find another way out.
Mm-hmm. 你刚刚这边先解除一次灯光，应该是对的。门都太黑了，鬼才吃。没有去光源。所以我要怎么样？滚啊！到某个地方把灯吸进来吧。
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real and yet more real than anything. The danger in the horror reel, it feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral in the darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key, the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean, that's not an ocean. And a lake, that's not a lake.
是部分完结，是。这一段有点莫名其妙，因为那个字幕都乱掉了，因为游戏 bug。好，今天先玩到这吧，也开4个小时了吧，开快4个小时。哦，今天先玩到这，那明天一样大概下午应该就会开了，因为我觉得真的是蛮好玩的，真的是蛮好玩的。它是分2章啊，回程跟起步，所以回程是那个什么萨莎是不是？那个黑人啊，萨迦，回程是萨迦的剧情，起步是 Alan 的剧情，所以分成这2部。哦，这一代那个悬疑跟恐怖的氛围做的又在更强了。1代其实就很普通，1代就是一个可以一直开枪的射击游戏，我觉得。但是这一代就真的比较像恐怖游戏，真的还蛮像恐怖游戏的。好 ，OK， 那今天就先看到这，那我们明天下午见，下午或晚上啊，我再打在粉丝团。好，那我们明天见。啊，感谢今天的追随，先这样啦。